Good morning, Sorgho students and staff, and we will welcome back to you the Wildcats News. I'm Georgia.
And I'm Kobe.
And my name is Jasmine. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Today we will welcome a special guest, Lincoln, from Miss Brasher's class, to announce our Leaders of the Week.
Hello, everyone. Please join us in congratulating our Leaders of the Week. Leaders, you may visit the front office for a Leader of the Week bracelet. From Miss Johnson's class, JC. From Miss Ling's class, Madison. From Miss Thompson's class, Maya. Miss Hayden's class, Ellie. From Miss Rhymes' class, Ali C. Miss Quisenberry's class, Talia. From Miss Panzarella's class, Emma. From Miss Basham's class, Addie and Sterling. From Miss Warren's class, Wesley. From Miss Bailey's class, Tyler G. From Miss Brasher's class, Angeles. From Miss Ledane's class, Aaliyah. And from Miss C's class, Connor C. Thank you to those students for practicing our 7 habits and being leaders in the classroom.
Thank you, Lincoln. Next we will recognize our Energy Bus shoutouts. These are the students and staff members who have embraced and embodied our 5 Energy Bus rules. We congratulate Waylon from Miss Lynn's class. Waylon is a whiz at solving math problems in his head. Way to go, Waylon. Avery from Mr. Murphy's art class, taking the time to go above and beyond with her painting skills and ideas.
Hudson B. from Miss Hill's class. Hudson always helps his friends during breakfast in the classroom. Kate P. and Kingston W. We are congratulated by Mr. Murphy for winning their baseball championship in their age group. Good job.
Henry from Miss Hayden's class was nominated by Miss Bryant. Henry was so kind and generous during Book Fair Week. Your classmates and Mrs. Bryant know what amazing things you did for another student. Dubier from Miss Ledane's class. Dubier is always positive and includes everyone. He works with partners and treats everyone with respect and positivity. Congratulations to all of our Energy Bus shoutouts. Your Energy Bus ticket will be displayed in our hallways to celebrate your amazing success. Mr. Henry will deliver your tickets to take home with you today.
We welcome Ms. Gasher to showcase our new Sorgho choice posters that we will start using after fall.
Hi, Wildcats. So everybody in their class, you will get a chart like this. You can color it. You can use all sorts of different markers, etc. So these are representing our choices that you get to make at school. So there's 3 different categories that you get to fill out. There's the individual choice that you get to make that's different than every other person in your class. There's a classroom choice. So Miss Hayden's class might be different from Mrs. C's class. So an example of that would maybe be like your classroom dojo rewards. And then also choices that you guys get to make as a grade. So we're actually going to start letting you guys choose what your grade level dojo rewards will be after this next round of rewards. So you guys have a lot of choices to make. So you have to fill this up with all of your choices that you guys can make every day in your 3 different categories. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Ms. Gasser. Next, we welcome our counselor for the next edition of Full Time with Ms. Taylor.
Good morning. We have been studying about the zones of regulation, and I do hope that everybody has been using their social emotional learning toolkit. Remember that in our toolkit, the first couple of things that we have in here are about zones. We can look at this and we kind of tell the zone or the category feeling that we're having. And then once we know what zone we're in, what feelings we're having, we have strategies in our toolbox to use to help us. The strategy that Miss Taylor's going to remind you about today, and I have this feeling teachers have already reminded you about this strategy, it is called Calm Down Cupcake, and it's a way of deep breathing. Now, you may think, is deep breathing really going to help me de-stress? It's not something Miss Taylor just made up. In fact, I wanted to tell you that the American Institute of Stress says that deep breathing is one of the best techniques to relieve stress. And when it's done properly, it can increase the supply of oxygen to our brain, which sends messages to our body to calm down. Now, we can't just do this any old way. When you breathe in deeply, your belly should go out. And when you breathe out deeply, your belly should go in. So let's practice it right now. Put your favorite flavor of cupcake in your hand. It's going to have a birthday candle at the top. And we're going to breathe in deeply. And our belly should have gone out. And now we're going to blow out that candle. And you should have felt your belly go in. And if you do cupcake breathing several times when you're feeling stressed, it should calm you down and you will be able to make better choices and feel better. Thank you, boys and girls. And we will go back to our toolbox next time and learn some more techniques to help us with our feelings and emotions. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor, for your hard work and sharing such valuable information and strategies. Now we will welcome Ms. Cecil for additional announcements and birthdays.
Happy Friday, Sorgho leaders. Friday before fall break. Hooray! There's no school next week because of fall break. I hope you and your family enjoy that time together and can sharpen your saw. Now, some important things to talk about today. First of all, birthdays for today and all of next week since we will be out for fall. Okay? So, happy birthday on October 1st, J.C. Howard. That's today. Happy birthday October 2nd, Christina Aria Velasquez. Happy birthday on October 3rd to Harper Luke. Happy birthday on October 4th, Jordan Greenwell. On October 5th, Jackson Gardner has a birthday. Also on October 5th, AJ Mitchell has a birthday, as well as Lily Glenn. And on October 7th, we wish happy birthday to Hampton Upchurch. And on October 9th, happy birthday to Lim Blue. So happy birthday to all of you who have a birthday over fall break. You can come up at the end of announcements this morning and get your birthday bracelet and pencil so you can get your ice cream at lunch. Now, a few things that we need to talk about today here at Sorgho. One, most of you might have noticed that outside in our courtyard by our cafeteria is a little pond. It's a little koi pond that has fish and frogs and lily pads in it. Well, I'm sad that Mr. Greg had to report to me that someone is throwing rocks in the pond and ruining the wildlife. For example, whenever you throw a rock into the pond, you break those lily pads. And underneath those lily pads are roots and things that the fish live on. So if we can't take care of the pond, it will have to go away. And we don't want our fish and our frogs to go away. So please make sure that when you go out there, the pond is to look only, not to touch. We need to take care of it so we can keep it here. It's a great feature, and Mr. Greg works really hard to take care of it. And so we want to enjoy it. So let's treat it with respect. That's one of our Sorgho expectations, to be respectful. It's respectful to not bother the wildlife in the pond. Next, teachers, please update your lead measures outside your board. Remember our school-wide WIG. We're all working on reaching our math goal. We want 100% of all of our students to meet their individual math WIGs so we can reach grade level success. So everybody needs to update their WIG boards outside so our action team can come around and make sure we update the school hall. Next, when we get back from fall break, PTO is having a trunk or treat. So if you'd like to dress up in a costume that night, it's October 15th, so it'll be the Friday night when we get back from fall break. Be thinking about your costume if you'd like to dress up. All of us will be dressed up and decorating our trunks so you can come by and get some treats. Plus, we have a special book project from Family Resource Center and Title I where your family can help our Sorgho family make a decorated family tree. So we're real excited to give out those books and that project to your family to do as well that night. And our PTO will have a silent auction. Miss Cecil can't wait to bid on Miss Rye's mint chocolate chip cake. Next, I want to talk to you about, Miss Gasser talked to you about classroom choices a while ago. There are some choices that your teachers are going to be talking to you about when we return from fall break, or maybe even today. One, we're going to talk about Red Ribbon Week. At the end of October, we always celebrate the importance of having a drug-free life, to be a healthy, a person who is effective and a healthy person. So we celebrate that with Red Ribbon Week, and all week we have dress-up days for fun to remind us of a healthy lifestyle. So K-1-2 students, your teachers are going to be showing you some choices for what would you like us to do for Red Ribbon Week. So the K-1-2 students get to pick that. 3, 4, 5 students, it's almost time for the end of the 9 weeks. As a matter of fact, when we get back on October 15th, on that Friday, the first 9 weeks is over. Well, you know what that means at Sorgho? It's time to celebrate. We are going to celebrate all our accomplishments of the first 9 weeks of school. And so to do that, we always have a celebration assembly. So guess what? Last year, we couldn't really have celebration assemblies. This year, celebration assemblies are back. And we're going to have one for the K-1-2s. We can't all sit together at the same time. So we're going to have one for the K-1-2s and one for the 3, 4, 5 grades. 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, you get to decide the theme of our celebration assembly. So your teacher will be talking about that with you, and then you decide how we dress and the types of games we play for our celebration assembly on October 29th. So we've got lots of choices and lots of decisions coming up by our leaders, and that's you. What you do every day makes you a Sorgho leader. Are you demonstrating leadership today? Are you being responsible, respectful, and safe? Be the leader that you are, and I hope you have a great fall break. See you next time on Cecil's Corner.
Thank you, Ms. Cecil, and thank you, fellow Wildcats.
And remember that Sorgho leaders are
Responsible, respectful, safe. We are
ready to learn.
Have a great day of leading and learning.